How's it going, guys? Here we are in good old Alaska, USA, and just gonna take the little dog for a walk. And yeah, things are breaking up, melting off around here. Still got a low spot right there I need to bring up, obviously, because there's a few puddles there. Got to bring that up. Hopefully, maybe next year. See what 1 year spring. Here, I'll turn you guys around. So I got a dog right there, and see how like 1 year of soggy melt off in and out of here will tear up your fucking driveway. Fucking, well, I didn't have it whacked last year when I had this driveway put in. Well, he tried to, but then better to try to get out the potholes when it's wet than wait till everything's dry. Oh my God. I have people wait for me right over there. Then they don't get to tear up my driveway. Ah, what a joke. Brand new goddamn driveway. Yeah, I think I have a wait down here from now on. But anyway, for now, we're going to continue to walk. Back to see what you got. Anybody in there? Got one in there. Yeah, 1 year damage. Man. It's obviously still too low right there. Know what I'm gonna do about that? Keep putting more gravel in it, I guess. Then probably run around another way and cause me another headache. So goes life in the sticks. What's that? Oh, that's an Amazon box. Flew way down here. Look at that. That should start having them meet me like right over here, and I'll just walk down here instead of have people come up my drive and well, you see, you got firewood for next winter all over the place. A little bit right there, a little bit there. Uh-oh. My railroad ties are ending up in the ditch. Oh, well, I have to dig them out. I'll find another purpose for them. Maybe build my new tool shed on it. I didn't expect the new gravel road to be this soft, but I'm still learning myself. Anybody? Just one on there still, eh? Oh well. Thank you, one person. I don't know if I could see your chat or not. I would think I could if you were chatting. Come on, Fisher boy. Should have brought your football, huh? Yo, what's up, Nut? Out for a hike with the dog. Would have brought my tripod, but I came missing a screw. Obviously, this is much easier than trying to deal with that fucking tripod. I tell you. Uh-oh. Am I still froze? Why'd I be froze? The hell? Come here, Fisher! Well, hopefully the whole thing be up there later. Go like that. Or, no, like that. Fisher! Where'd the goddamn dog go? Fisher! Get over here! You fucking cock-sucking cunt. You run off like that, I'll kick your little ass. Look at all these goddamn ruts in here, man. My road guy's gonna have to come in here and flatten all that shit. Some of the tailings or limbs from last year. 1 year I'll bring them all over to this pit right here. After a few of these trees are gone, and we'll just have a big ass bonfire in this pit right here. That's what we're gonna do. And damn man, breakup can be ugly, and I might even have them meet me like right down there instead of driving up my driveway. Damn, look at all the goddamn ruts. Fuck, pain in the ass sometimes. So we got wood there, and we got wood there, and got a couple of. Well, one of them's not abandoned, but that blue one, some tweakers that lived in this cabin over here, right over the one I'll show you. Not that one, but I'll show it to you in a minute. Yeah, I bulldozed all this in here. Dragged that cabin up there with a bulldozer. Okay, put it up on blocks. Here's a home. But yeah, I'll show you the other cabin right over there. I don't know if you can see it with that sun, but yeah, they abandoned that blue truck right there. Piece of shit. Right? Maybe they're tracking me. Because last time YouTube, that time I showed my air rifle, they didn't like that. We're not going to give you a strike for this, but we don't allow showing of firearms like it's a goddamn pellet rifle. It's not a firearm, you know. They still wouldn't allow it back on, I guess, to YouTube. But you know, there's a lot of pellet gun and gun shows out there, right, on the YouTube. But I don't know if maybe you have to have a special. Maybe you have to have special permission to show pellet guns or firearms or whatever on the YouTube, or they get mad. Probably have to pay them extra. That's probably what's up. It's all about money. Everything. Hey, Newfie, how you doing? Just coming back inside. It's still a little bit chilly out there, so see. We'll go like this. That's all right. I have a tripod that I could be using, but it's missing a bolt. So instead of looking up at me, I'd be looking eye to eye at y'all. You know what I'm saying? Doing good. Welcome aboard. Right, Fishy? I seen no one else was on, so I thought I'd jump on here for a couple of minutes. So, got a lot of wood work to do. Gonna get the wood shed full again. I only used half a wood shed since I put in my diesel heater. Went through about 110 gallons of diesel fuel this year, and probably not even a quart of wood. I mean, that diesel heater will spoil you. You know what I mean? Fuck starting a fire. I mean, I got a brand new wood stove sitting right here. If I don't feel like it, then I just hit the button, and here comes the heat. Oh, it'll go down probably about 8 o'clock tonight, 8:30 ish, something like that. Nice nuts. Pretty soon it'll be going down at midnight, and then like for a week or two, and then it'll start getting darker and darker and darker and darker and darker until like it's dark like 16, 20 hours a day for a month or two. It's not too bad, you know. I kind of enjoy hibernating, as most of y'all probably already know. Being here and be warm, and cuddle with the doggo, and watch movies and chat with y'all, you know, like on the other channels. Drinking me some Alaska IPA, IC Bay IPA tonight. I think it's like 6% alcohol or something like that. You know, when this beer originally came out, they said we're only going to make it for 6 weeks. But when it sold out in a few hours, and then it kept selling, 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 like, okay, we're going to make this all the time now. Yeah, that's about the way I see Alaska too, nuts, is it goes down when it gets dark. Yeah, it's beautiful around here. I'm gonna have to start. It's not that big a deal. I don't mind packing my shit in for a while till things dry up. I just want. I don't want a real ready road. You know, man, brand new road, and look at all them roads. Oh, I don't mean to keep going on about it. What are y'all up to today, other than that? Oh, look, I got a record 7 people watching. Wahoo! Hit the like, lurkers. Join the chat. Got dog down there eating something right now. They probably wondering what's up with this flag. I don't know. Feeling like a villain. I'm getting my beard trimmed next month. That'll be fun. I try not to get too scraggly, you know. Oh, wow. Thank you, Otis. Yeah, that's Sam Fisher dog. Come over here on this side. He's a good little rascal. Keeps me warm in the winter and watches it like he always hears everything way before me. I'll be like looking out the window over there, like he starts out like this. He goes, oof, oof, oof. When he starts to hear say, he sees this guy is already getting. He knows that son. He goes, oof, oof. What is? It? Oh, is it a good boy? Yeah, he's a good dog. Should I take? He's 8 years old now. Yeah, might be going on 9 this spring. I think I have to look it up. Don't we, Fishy? Good doggy. You sit up there and show yourself off, don't you? Well, you have a good night, Nuts. Yeah, he only weighs about 55, 60 pounds, so I think he'll be around with me for a lot more years. Hopefully, he lives more than my last dog, Golden Retriever. His name was Rusty Bandit, and he lived like 12 years. He weighed 110-pound Golden Retriever now. This dog weighs about half that, so I expect him to live 5 or maybe even 6 years longer. Now that's the problem with bigger dogs. Uh, they just don't live long enough, you know. Mustard, but I seen a Chihuahua, a good friend of his. As a matter of fact, it was his best friend. He died at 18. A little Chihuahua. He's a beast. He's a champion. Ain't you, Fishy boy? Ain't you a good boy? Oh, you should quit that. See him looking out the window again. He's always looking out the front door right there. I'm gonna get let's see. No, did y'all see any of those good streams today? Cowboys Mosh and Portland Andy was downtown Vancouver up on the west coast today. Did y'all see any of that? Wow, that's a long time for a German Shepherd, Otis. Oh wow, that's too bad. Yeah, poor old mailman, always getting ate up. Like I'd be wearing some dog spray and a pistol and a pair of biker caps and some heavy leather biker boots if I had to deliver mail. Probably a lot of weight to carry around walking all those miles every day though. Who, me? Yeah, that's right. I tell women all the time, I said, well, if you can tolerate me and the dog, then you're welcome, but he gets to sleep on the foot of the bed. He comes first. Yeah, I'd rather, I don't know, at my age, man, and I noticed like a lot of women are just crazy locos, you know, and dudes too. I'd rather just be up here in the woods with the wildlife and the dog and all that good shit. Don't need no biatch, do we, Fishy? He said, what are you talking about? I want one, don't you? We already tried that one. Having another female dog that looked almost just like him up here, and he wouldn't think about nothing else, you know. I had to give away the female, the newly adopted female, to another place. 'Cause, you know, even living in the woods, you want a dog that's going to listen to you because, I mean, there's moose and other wildlife. If they get in trouble while they're outside peeing and pooping and whatever, smelling around doing doggy business, man, if you say, get over here, you know, like real loud right now, they need to listen, you know? They need to fucking say, okay, dad's calling, you know? Listen like right damn now. I'm Fisher. Hence his name, Sam Fisher, because he does it almost every time. One day he almost got his face stomped out by a moose. He's trying to chase the little one like a little pack dog, and Mama Moose turned around. About that time, I seen it, and Fisher, get over here right now! And the snow's like 2 foot deep, so he's a hopping, trying. You know, good thing he's got bunny rabbit legs, or he would have been out there frozen as dog burger in the snow. Fisher. Yeah, yeah. We're hoping to fix this place up, this little cabin up this summer. Also got, you know, got that hanger, got a brand new wood stove in here. I want to do this whole inside with that red brick paneling, the whole inside. Got a lot of work to do. Got a lot of upkeep living off grid. Like you got to, well, it's a Mississippi State battle flag. Look it up. Well, actually, they had a couple of them, but it's just one I bought when they were trying to ban all the Confederate flags off YouTube. I wouldn't be surprised if YouTube banned me for having the Mississippi State battle flag, but you know, blue and red doesn't doesn't get them as mad as red and white does. You know what I mean? That red and white flag really pisses them off. But that's actually a historical Mississippi state battle flag. I've been out here, see, about 7, 8 years now. About 8 years. No, about 7 years. Yeah. I've been in Alaska since 2007, though. Me and the last golden retriever I was talking about, we traveled and camped and everything all over the state for like, let's see, 14 years before we bought our land here. That's what I did with part of my retirement money, was travel around, because I knew I wanted to live here. I just didn't know where, so I spent like let's see, about 4 years or something working and traveling around the state before I finally decided to stay here. Yeah, my 1 acre. Well, I have 20 acres, but it's surrounded by hundreds of acres of native land. So, and I get along real good with them, and they let me come up on their land and cut wood if I need, all that shit. Plus, the natives like the way I'm living here. Like, just trying to be as natural as I can here. Are you late to the show, door knocker? You didn't stay outside? No, I got rid of the chickens. Too much pain in the ass. I think I figured out that I would rather like build a greenhouse and grow vegetables and shit like that. Maybe we'll go out there in a little bit. I just rolled a cigarette, so we're gonna do that first. Man, I have like one neighbor over there, I have one over there, then I have one like 10 acres away over there. They're kind of weird over there. Like, I seen this woman spying on me one day, like a couple of times. Like, I could be like doing stuff, like beating my meat or something. I look up and see a motherfucker out there spying on me. I'm gonna pull the good old pellet rifle out, shoot their clitoris off. But no, man. They don't do that no more since I started shooting guns out here. And it come out, but one time before that motherfucker pulled his truck, because he's been here like longer than I have, and thought he's still on back here, and like could do whatever he wants, like no one lives here. I'm like, hold the fuck up, man. You gotta quit doing that shit, dude. This ain't your property no more. Finally, they did. So, then next neighbors live way on top of the mountain over here. They got like I forget, 20 or 30 acres, but from behind that flag right there all the way up and then all the way around this way, like almost halfway around, it's all native land. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. I told those assholes I don't want them over here, so they don't come over no more. Like I said, especially when I started firing guns. I could have just drove up here and said, hello, hi, my name's such and such or whatever. But no, you want to try to be a spy, like how it is in some small towns, right? Like they gotta know everything, then they want to act like your land is still like no one's still there or anything. It's like fuck off, man. I live here now, bitches. Oh yeah, we have the Kashilov River and the Russian River and the Kenai River. We got so many lakes and rivers around here. It's not even funny. You betcha. I don't eat bear. It tastes like shit to me. If I shot one, I'd call the Kenichi Indian tribe and I'd say, "Hello, Kenichis? Kenichi Indian tribe? Hello? Can you come pick this bear up?" But I don't know. I mean, probably call the troopers first, like the wildlife troopers, and then let them call who they or they might themselves get. Well, the troopers wouldn't get it out of here, but they'd call somebody that would use it for its meat and its hide and all that. Yep, you betcha. Hopefully, the natives would come get it. I'm also surrounded, not only surrounded by native land, but there's native tribes all around here, so different kinds. So I'm always respectful of them, and I've found personally that the Alaska Native tribes are some of the most friendly with white people in this country. They're they're still wary of us, but they're really, really friendly, good people. Really, really good people. Just always show them respect, and you'll get along. Yeah, I have a water well out there. You bet. That's the cool thing about owning so many acres here and then being surrounded by undeveloped tribal land because they don't like to develop stuff. Like if I'm living here, then I'm right there with them. I don't want shit developed back here either, unless I'm the one doing the developing. But I'm not gonna. But the history of this spot I'm on, I don't know if y'all want to hear about that. It was written back in let's see, I don't want to misrepresent the year, but it was like somewhere around the 19 early to mid early 1900s, I would have to say. I think that the U.S. Corps of Army, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. came up and plotted this land out up here to be like the town site of the town I live in, but it ended up being just, a few meters that way. So that makes it kind of special. But there was a trading post up here at one time. Over here, I found a bunch of, milk cans, when the government used to ship a bunch of milk up here for the homesteaders and all that. That was back in the day. I wished I lived back then. I learned to live off the land more instead of just go to Safeway and get a gallon of milk. You know what I mean? Which it is still 20 miles, or we do have a little mercantile over here too. Have pretty good water. I think it's a little heavy in iron. Whatever. Pretty good. But I am gonna buy a water test kit. But I've already been drinking out of this well 3 years, and I'm not dead yet. So must be all right. Just let it settle for a while before you drink it, because like all the iron, all the any heavy metals and shit's gonna float to the bottom. Yeah, we have a what you call a couple of those raw dairy farmers around here. It's pretty expensive though. Yeah, I lived up here though, nuts for 3 years without running water. I had to hand carry my water from the mercantile to over here. Looks like I'm up to 11. I thought it said one. Sorry, guys. Oh, now 10 again. That's okay, though. Shit, 10's more viewers than I've ever had on here, really. Yeah, they can in Alaska. Our legislature passed a bill, but it's kind of expensive. I forget what they charge for it now. It's like $15 a quart or something like that. It's bendy as fuck because well, what it is, you become a private member of that dairy, right? So basically, you're an investor in that farm, so you can purchase the milk from them. That's basically how it works. Oh yeah, and there's another dairy in Fairbanks where they do non-pasteurized milk or only semi-pasteurized milk or something like that. But yeah, again, it comes in. I think they're $5 $5 refundable half gallon bottles or something. So you have to pay $5 up front for the bottle, and then another 10 for the and then if you bring the bottles back, then you get that much less. But you can buy shares in a milk farm around here and get so much milk every week like that. So yeah, I think the chickens were too much pain in the ass while I'm trying to build a new house and all that, you know. Plus, eggs got cheap again. They were always getting on my deck and shitting all over the place and shit. I said, fuck these birds. Gave them to whoever wanted them. Yeah, I remember that. I built that deck with my own hands. I come home, be like stuff I had on there stored special. The chickens would be getting into it. Man, it's real. It pissed me off, but pissed me off. Later, Noopy. Take care. Still thinking about what I'm gonna have for dinner in Alaska. It's still early up here. 6:04 in the evening. 6:10 actually. Yeah. Ain't it the fishy? I'm gonna grab I think a half a glass of wine, guys. Oh. Oh, look, I lost a bunch of viewers when I stepped off. Dang. I see how y'all are now, motherfucker. The journeyman carpenter. Uh, I could do all kinds of maintenance work with plumbing, roofing, heavy equipment, whatever. Like I was natural with heavy equipment, but I don't really like doing that. I'd rather have my feet on the ground than a lot of things. I don't know. Yeah. When I was in high school, I washed dishes, worked at Captain D's, and a lot of others. You know, did a lot of stuff. Labor, construction, farm work, ranch work. I also worked with some NASCAR truckers for a while, keeping their trucks shiny. I'd make like 150 bucks an hour doing that back in the 90s. I get to go to, and I'd get VIP tags so I could go where anybody wants to go and eat up their food and drink up their booze and all that shit, man. I'll tell you the help, but eventually I got tired of all that shit, and so I just decided to get my own land out in the middle of nowhere, almost out in the middle of nowhere, and just do my own thing. Got tired of being around people all the time. Always someone trying to get you to join their club. You know what I mean? Whether it be on the NASCAR side or the biker side of life. Man, y'all too crazy for me. One of these days, I'm gonna step away and do my own shit. That's what I did. I might be around here for a while, but eventually I'm gonna disappear. And none of y'all are coming with my fucking ass. And none of you is going up to disappear for a reason. Don't want none of you motherfuckers coming up here with me. Well, not y'all, but a lot of the people I used to work with. Home Depot was one of my main guys, and he kept me busy because a few races they had three different trucks. But I was hired as just private cash on the barrelhead. Of course, if I did a real good job, like I always did, then they would give me VIP passes, and I could go anywhere. All the way up to the upper decks and private drivers' lounges, and when they see that VIP card swinging, no one questions you, man. That's the way it worked, at least back then. Then also, I'd go back and forth like I'd jump and say, "See you guys at the next race at Talladega or whatever," and then I'd hop on with this biker leather gig and travel with them across the country and get paid real good for helping them set up and tear down, set up, tear down, set up, tear down, rally to rally to rally. And almost every single bike rally in the country. And I also shine trucks for Jesse James and Camel cigarettes when they used to still give Camel cigarettes away in Daytona all the way to Sturgis. So I traveled and followed the Camel cigarette trucks around for a while. They paid me damn good. I got to meet Indian Larry and all those guys. I was like, hell yeah, bro! You're keeping our truck. And all I had to carry on my motorcycle was like some clean rags and a couple of bottles of polish, dude. That's all it took, man. Once you stay on top of it, then you don't have to break the grinders out with the shining pads and all that shit. It's a total pain in the ass. If you let your aluminum get yucky, then you're gonna really pay some money to get it done right. But as long as you keep it done and you keep, someone like me on the crew to keep all that shit shined up, then, it's way cheaper. And plus, you get to travel the country. It's hard work, dirty work, yeah. But a lot of women out there used to love dirty bikers. Telling you what, y'all know what it used to be like. No, disabled now. Don't ride it. Don't ride one no more. Yeah, NASCAR wasn't woke back then. There's still a lot of fun. I got in at the last ass end of the good times in NASCAR, but before the Rusty Wallaces and the Dale Earnhardts and all those guys, went away one way or the other. Right on. That's awesome, Nut. I'm still riding too, just riding my own thing now. Living in the mountains by a wild river and a wild ocean and a wild inlet, you know. I'm like on the edge of the earth up here, man. Fuck, this is always what I wanted. Like on my spare time, I would read Louis L'Amour and Zane Grey and like all these awesome mountain men and everything that lived all up over the wilderness. One day I'm gonna have me a place like that. And my place isn't quite like that, but it's pretty close. And plus, I am almost on the end of the earth. The end of the earth would, like where you could live pretty good is probably closer to Sitka, Alaska. Because if you look at it on a map, Sitka, Alaska is literally on the end of the earth. And if I'd have had more money, I'd be like having a property that I could only fly in and out of or boat to, you know, something like that. But I ain't that rich, brothers. So, hey, Nuts, can I ask you a question? What do you think of Tommy Temper's streams lately and his vertical? Where he's like, starts this girly band, he's like, oh, look at me, I'm going around and around. You see that shit? What the hell? Like he literally doesn't cover anything anymore. I don't think. Or does he? I hear you. him and Ron and G-Gab can be a circle jerk in there. And that Ron Volts dude won't even ever show his face on the internet. Yeah, I guess. Well, I thought it was kind of comical with Tommy, but it's only Canadian comedy. Canadian comedy is only funny to me for about 2 seconds. What the fuck is this motherfucker doing? He's alright though. I think he's not bad for a Canuck. And I don't know why. Maybe he doesn't want the attention anymore. Why he's not covering things really, or just coming on live and doing goofy shit. I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's like, maybe not weird, but it's not the Tommy I'm used to knowing. You know what I mean? Like, usually be trying to cover something, even restreaming Portland Andy or Mosh or something else. You know. But then again, you never know when someone will turn on you and say, "Oh, you don't have permission to restream me. I'm gonna put a strike on your channel or whatever." I don't know. Might have something to do about that. I think Tommy is a great guy. Just uh, not crazy about most of the latest streams he's had. That's all. Later, door knocker. Thank you, door knocker. Uh, Where's the? Uh, so, nuts and crackers. I was hoping you could help me out here a little bit. Yeah, I've been here since 2009. You can go back in my channel and see that. Yeah, true that. Nut. I was wondering, like, if I'm out walking around, how do I flip my screen around? Like, so I can use the better camera versus the piece of shit front camera. Oh, fuck. Lighter went to shit. Find another one. Ah, oh, there it is. Yeah, Android. Guys looking on there. Exit, so it says mute, exit, solo layout, remove from stage. There's nowhere you can, that I can see, you can, no Android. You can flip the phone around so you could, like, when I'm walking you guys outside, I'd like to be able to flip the goddamn camera around and use the good camera, right? It's, man, I wish I was a pro like Portland Andy. He's got it all figured out, man. He's like top dog IRL, free streamer. He knows how to do that shit. I bet, like, if there's a school to go to for that, I might do it. Have to go to settings just to flip the cam? Fuck that. I ain't gonna do all that shit. I just wanted a little button you could hit and go bam, turn it around. I am in StreamYard. I don't see nowhere to flip the fucking screen around. There's nowhere to flip the fucking screen around on this goddamn screen. Do you have to upgrade to be able to do that? Or what? It says comments, banners, brand. There's nowhere to do it. Let's see. I could take out the cam. Can't flip the cam. Weird. It's still the same. Oh, look, I found it. Camera 20 facing back. It wasn't setting, but now I can't see y'all. Yeah. Okay, at least I found it now.